Captain's log. We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
And hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sci-Fi Saturdays, Part 2 of the Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition. Now, this one may take a bit longer because I think they enhanced this for the CD version.
Captain, the ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal...
Okay, well, let's pull up into it and see... Whoa. That's a big chunk of the saucer missing.
Mr. Scott, you have...
I am preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now.
Yeah.
The hostile ship arrives.
Go ahead and send it. Yep. Okay, so yeah, the Republic, the ship that we did the battle with initially...
God, Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like that?
Got hit
We're
hard.
too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain...
Kirk here, what is it, Scotty?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with...
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's function.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems.
Main and auxiliary is out, but life support is stable. Good. Okay, I don't have time to listen to all this stuff. I mean,
Did
we're
the
on...
sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is...
Mr. Scott, we will continue here.
Yes, you help them.
Yes, Scotty. Well, gentlemen, let's see.
Jim, don't forget. There's another survivor on board.
Yes, I know. There's supposed to be one here, isn't there? Is this him?
We're too late. This man must have died just a few minutes.
Can you bring him back?
Jeez. Few minutes, just a few minutes too late. Man, my nose is itchy.
Nerve damage, brain damage, fractured arm and ribs. It's a miracle he lasted as long as he
Wow.
did. He's not coming back, Jim.
Alright. Spock, can you get anything?
Records indicate that this ship was attacked by a Constitution-class starship.
Really?
Any idea of which one it was?
I am reading a record of the transponder signal, NCC 1701. It's
what?
Someone must have tampered with the computer records.
May I remind you, Doctor, that the main computer of a Constitution-class starship has safeguards against...
Okay, so...
There are no more... My tricorder has picked up the final entry.
Okay, final entry. Captain Patterson.
Our sensors are inoperative. We're trying to get shields up. Our rear deflectors down. It appears our enemy is a Constitution-class starship.
Right.
We've tried to defend ourselves. We've hailed them, but no response.
That's all there is, Captain.
Dick Patterson was never...
Here is the body of Captain Patterson of the Republic. He didn't die without a fight.
That's good, I guess? Is there anything else that we can...
A common tritanium...
Okay, so there's a beam, support beam over there. Yes, can you... Man, they walk slow in this. Keep forgetting how slowly they walk. Oh, wow. Okay, this is new. Sick bay. We are supposed to come in here. Yep. Bones. Do something.
I can't believe it. That's Brittany Murata. I knew her from my academy days. We studied alien history together.
Okay, that's nice, but send the doctor over there to take care of her, will ya? Yeesh.
She's suffering from severe trauma and internal bleeding. I'll see what I can
do. What you can, Bones. I need to find out.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
Great. So, let's talk.
You won't get up.
Murata, what happened?
They said it was the Enterprise.
It wasn't the Enterprise. It wasn't us. Seriously, we didn't do anything.
What about the Enterprise?
You killed us, Jim. We were friends.
I didn't do anything. I promise you.
It wasn't the Enterprise, Murata.
There's nothing more I can do.
Okay.
You pick up the empty...
Pick up everything here.
You retrieve the medical
drill. She's passed on, which sucks.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can reestablish...
let's see here. Now, I did wind up having to go through and play this. I played this once before, and come to find out there's a glitch where if you don't do something, if you don't do things in just the right order, yeah, you cannot actually get through it.
You retrieve the molecular saw.
Molecular saw. Now, we need the drill to open to... There's sealant on this panel. So in order to open the panel, we need to cut the sealant with the drill.
Breaks through the...
Now we should be able to open the panel.
The panel opens easily.
And let's take a look in it.
A knot of debris is jamming the gear mechanism.
Okay, and there's debris. Which is not good, obviously. Now we can come up to the bridge and use our saw on this beam, and that'll prop up the ceiling down below.
Molecular saw.
Now, like I said, I did do this, actually just a little while ago. I had to play through it a second time and get back up to this section because I'd saved after the fact, after I realized that, hey, I was hosed. So, we brace the ceiling to keep it from going anywhere. And then, we come in here and we say, phaser away the debris.
The ceiling appears stable.
And we have access to the second turbolift, which will take us down to the transporter room and engineering. So, let's go to the transporter room. And here is a second power cable.
You pick up a length of...
Now, we do not need to go to the transporter room yet. We need to go into engineering. And we need to scan this.
I'm picking up a high-energy power source somewhere under the debris. Captain, I'm picking up a
Yes, so now that we know about that, we should be able to shoot this.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor. It is a portable fusion power.
A few centimeters low. Actually,
yeah. It was very close. It was very, very close. So we can pick this up.
You pick up the portable...
And we can go into engineering. Now here is a relay and everything like that, which we will need to set up auxiliary power.
The closet opens, revealing a library of...
Yes, library of engineering tapes and oil.
The hypo is now filled with multi-purpose oil.
Which the oil will grease up the gears.
You take the engineering tech...
Alright. So now we need to go back up to the auxiliary control. This is really, really in depth. So we come up to sick bay, and then we go across to the other turbo lift to take us to the auxiliary control. And we say, inject that.
The oil seeps into
and
the gears are completely cleared of...
Alright, so now we should be able to open up, yes. That's right. Now, if I remember... Yes, there's...
You take the record decks.
Alright, so we've got some records here that we can use on here and say, okay...
Stardate 6087.6.
Okay, so the...
currently approaching the Vardane system. Sensors have detected unusual energy fluctuations near one of the Vardanian moons.
Okay, so they were investigating unusual fluctuations.
Stardate 6087.8. We are under attack by 2 unidentified ships. I don't know how they could have approached undetected. They must have
cloaking
some kind
device.
Of cloaking device.
Okay, so they were attacked.
Stardate 6088.
They drove them off, but they sustained severe damage to warp engines. They contacted the Starfleet to get the Enterprise there. Supposedly, the Enterprise shows up and attacked, but we did not actually attack. That was not us. Now, the engineering records we need so that Spock can get proper...
I have examined the engineering journals. According to chapter...
Jim, do we really...
Spock, just tell me.
Why, yes. I have memorized all pertinent...
Okay, so he's got all the pertinent data to hook up the impulse engines to the to various different stuff. Now, we come back down to sick bay, come back down to the second turbo lift. And like I said, I know this is kind of irritating because I'm just kind of rushing through it and there's no real suspense or anything like that. But I've did this before. I actually recorded it and then come to find out I was stuck in this loop where you couldn't do anything. So we hook up this one.
You connect a length of cable.
And then we hook up this computer. And we tell Spock to set it up to program
You connect a length of cable.
Spock, set that.
Please select an...
Spock? Captain, the information obtained from the...
Go ahead and adjust the...
Okay, so he adjusts it properly. Power is restored. Huzzah! I am still just fuming over that. Because like I said, there was just... If you don't do things just right, you can't teleport somebody to the weapons bay. And it's so irritating because I couldn't do anything. Basically, we come up here to auxiliary control. We have Spock check out this
Mr.
computer.
Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
Ship's computer, damage to the main CPU.
Unit of the ship's computer.
We don't have several...
Unless we can find a suitable...
That's just great, Spock.
Correct, Doctor.
Okay,
However,
so linking the
there may be
tricorders
an
yet again.
Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader,
should have yes.
Thank goodness for parallel processing.
Ah.
I don't know what computers could do without it.
Yeah, but when this originally came out, they didn't have... Yeah, stuff was not up to where it is today. So, let's hook up the main one.
Spock crudely attached.
Alright, now let's hook up the medical one. 2 tricorders.
Crudely attaches the medical tricorder
Oh,
to
that
the...
Both tricorders are rigged.
Alright, so we should have controls here, right?
With impulse power online and the
Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons system.
Captain, I suggest we try...
Captain, look! And a lot...
That ship was cloaked.
Fascinating.
Is that all you can...
Captain, I suggest we try...
I suggest we try and
There's nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment from me. There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment from...
Spock, can you do anything?
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire?
Weapons control is functioning properly. However,
now here's what you need to do.
Mechanism.
If you play this game for yourself, here's what you need to do. You need to check that so that they recognize that there's a jam in the loading.
The torpedo loading system is malfunctioning. To clear it, we will have to physically examine the mechanism. Currently, all turbolift access to the torpedo bay is blocked by a hull breach. It is imperative.
Right, so now we come in here and we say...
Impulse power online.
Weapons. Shields.
Shields
now
are
we
up,
raise
sir.
the shields. If we raised the shields before, which I did before,
Captain, we are being
you
hailed by the
cannot change it to weapons because, well, weapons won't fire.
Put it on screen.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone.
What do you want?
You should be more civil, considering your enterprise
Yeah.
It was a setup?
I can see why they made you captain.
I assume since you haven't blasted us to bits, you...
Why, yes I do.
And now this is a callback to a previous
give
one.
One of my associates some rather important information.
The Masada, I presume.
Yes, Kirk.
Just try and get it. It will take time.
Okay.
The
yes.
Controls are
Computers
smashed
are
and the main computer's back.
Maybe I should just...
The Republic will fall apart.
All right, Kirk.
Yada.
The main...
Shut up,
30 minutes then.
Alright, so now we can say go down here. And we need to go to sick bay and we need to go to the teleporter room, transporter room. Teleporter room? What am I talking about? Yeah, so transporter room. Go into here. Hook up this this power source.
Nothing happens.
Oh yeah, that's
Spock,
right.
would it be possible to connect the fusion power pack directly into the transporter?
Fascinating. It can be done.
Do it, Spock.
Okay, so we can only transport a single person, but we can transport our security personnel into the weapons.
I failed to see the lot. I failed to see...
Really?
Spock, please.
Yes, check the transporter, make sure it's functioning right. We need to...
Transporter systems are operational, Captain.
Yes.
Coordinates have been set to the Photon Torpedo loading bay.
Alright. So, now we can do this, but that is going to have to wait until next time because we are all out of time for this particular episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. The follow-up to this will probably be tomorrow, Sunday morning, so cheerio! Hello? Oops, sorry, that was my foot. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there you go.
Fishies here?
Yes?
You don't want